You have a connection to Marvin Thomas. You have a connection to organized crime.
Still a price that needs to be paid.
But you love it.
You don't know what you're doing, Kanan.
I do.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 3, Episode 10, the season finale. This is the final predictions. This is the moment we've been waiting on, y'all. We ain't got that much longer. We're going to find out what's going to happen within this whole story with Kanan, his moms, Ronnie. I mean, this has been a crazy season, and now it's time to get some conclusions to these storylines. So I want you guys to leave those final predictions down below. Now, we will be going over those exclusive pictures. I told you guys they didn't really give us a whole lot this week, and that's a good thing because we don't need to know everything. We need to see something that's going to surprise us. Hopefully, we get like a major plot twist. I just want to see something that a lot of us are not predicting. So down below, I want y'all to leave y'all final predictions for this episode. How do you see it playing out? And you know, what you think is going to happen next when it's all said and done. But let's go over this description one last time. And then after that, we will go over, you know, some of those pictures and then make those final predictions for episode 10. Now, the title of the episode is called Major Look. And the description of the episode reads, desperation sets in as Howard tries to evade the task force and Ronnie goes on the attack, leaving Rock and Kanan to make some fateful choices. So what y'all think some of those choices are going to be? Do y'all think somebody in the family going to get dropped off? I do believe we're going to find out what happened to Lulu. Of course, the majority of the fans are saying, you know, he went to rehab. He got some professional help. That's what I think happened. I think he's going to be good when it's all said and done. I mean, besides that, what about Detective Howard? He's got himself into some mess, and it seems like he may have to take the fall, or he could even get dropped off his damn self. And what about your boy Ronnie? I mean, he's been moving real crazy this season. Could he be the person that gets dropped off? Will he be another character that gets built up for one season and then gets dropped off in the exact same season? Well, we're going to find out. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a Kanan versus Ronnie, you know, ordeal happening up in this episode, just based off those pictures and based off the things that we've been seeing between the two this season. But let's go ahead and go over some of these exclusive pictures. And as you can see right here, Ronnie got the strap and he is ready, y'all. This is going to be the moment where we see Ronnie having that conversation with Rock, and we know Kanan, he is down there as well. This is the moment that we're all waiting to see, because I got a feeling something major will happen. Could it be the end of Ronnie? Will this be the moment where we get some type of plot twist? Something that's going to surprise us? Well, we're going to find out. Now, this picture right here, we can see snaps and pops. We see Howard. We see your boy Marvin and Rock. It lets us know that they're trying to create some type of deal where it's not going to be a war. And seeing how Howard is there, y'all know he wants to protect Kanan at all costs. And we know Rock, she's not playing around. She's already warned them to stay away from Kanan. So I cannot wait to see what they're going to talk about and how everything is going to end. Now, this picture right here, we can see your boy Marvin. We already knew he's going to be at the grave site. Some say it could be Gerald's grave site, a family member's, or even Miss Renee's. But we know Gerald, he dropped himself off last episode. And we also know that he was working with the boys. And as you can see, they're going to be trying to talk to Marvin to see what they can get. Hopefully, Marvin does not slip up. He needs to be on his P's and Q's because they ain't playing around. And on top of that, we know Detective Howard, he wants Marvin to take the fall. So he definitely needs to make sure he does what he needs to do to stay out of, you know, the way. Now, this picture right here, we can see Kanan and Ronnie looking like, you know, they got into an argument or they're about to, you know, throw down. We can see snaps right there as well. And I'm pretty sure it's about, you know, Ronnie worrying about Kanan, Ronnie wanting to take down Rock. Ronnie basically want to control Kanan and what he is doing. We know Kanan has already warned him to stay away from his family and also stop worrying about how he's doing business and, you know, what he's doing. He told him this already. So these two will be going back and forth in this episode, and we're going to see how Kanan is going to handle Ronnie. They've been teasing at this throughout the entire season. We know Ronnie is like a guard dog, but He's a dog that can be put in his place, and he's also a dog that could be put to sleep in this episode. Now, this picture right here, we can see your girl Jukebox kicking it with Aisha. Hopefully, and I mean hopefully, we finally find out what's wrong with Aisha. Will she tell, Jukebox what's going on with her, about her possibly being sick, eating disorder or whatever? Some say she may be pregnant. We need answers. I'm not trying to wait until season 4 for this. Go ahead and let us know, hopefully. Now, this picture right here, we can see Jukebox and Marvin. They kicking it. Some of you guys did point out it's a lot of red and black in these pictures. So you already know if they're wearing like a lot of red, usually it's going to signify that something major is going to happen. There's going to be some major moves by some of these characters. I mean, every time Rock wears red, y'all know what time it is. Most likely somebody getting dropped off, or she is screwing somebody over. Well, we're going to see. Hopefully your girl Jukebox can show us just why she became that savage Jukebox in the OG Power. But we also want to know what's going to happen with the whole music thing, which I think most likely will continue in season 4. You guys let me know down below. So let's go over the trailer one last time to get the final predictions. Now, we know what time it is. Detective Howard, he's shaking in his boots. Law enforcement, they're coming real close to basically catching him slipping. And this is why he's going to go to Rock and let her know what time it is. And my final predictions, I would not be surprised if Detective Howard was the one that takes that major L, whether he's getting dropped off or he gets locked up. Then again, it could be some type of plot twist with the whole task force thing. One of you guys did mention that y'all don't believe, Tanner is squeaky clean. Well, we're going to find out. All I know is this. The season started out with Howard dropping off Detective Burke. Y'all know how they like to do. The things that we saw at the beginning of the season, they pop back up at the end of the season. And we're going to see if Detective Howard somehow, some way will survive this season. What we do know is this. He is willing to do whatever it takes to protect Kanan at all costs. And that includes making sure that Rock is good. We know he wants to set up Marvin, or at least he wants Marvin to take the fall. We talked about this in the videos that I dropped yesterday, that he feels like Marvin should be the one to take that L, which we know at the end of the day, Rock, she's not selling out family, which is going to make this whole thing very interesting because we don't know how Rock is going to handle Howard. She understands that she cannot trust him, but we also know that Howard will be kicking it with her as far as making deals with Snaps and Pops, right? Now, also in that trailer, we know she's talking about not going to war with her son. She's not going to do it, right? And she's also going to be talking to Snaps and Pops. We talked about this in the video that I dropped yesterday. And of course, we talked about this in those exclusive pictures. How will Detective Howard come into play with this whole conversation, right? And will Rock be able to make a deal with Snaps and Pops? I do believe they still going to be pissed off at Ronnie. Ronnie will be the main problem in this episode. But don't be surprised if we see Snaps and Pops make a move as well, especially after the last time Rock had a conversation with them. We already know Snaps was not feeling that, and we can tell that he is ready for war. Now, we saw in the trailer somebody pointing a strap at Jukebox. I mean, there's been all types of different predictions of who this person is. Some talking about it could be Breeze. Well, we're going to find out. I got that feeling that it could be Ronnie's peoples, and they looking for war, plain and simple. They want to get back at everybody that pissed him off. So that means getting back at Rock and her family. Now, I could be completely wrong. This could be connected to Snaps and Pops. At the end of the day, if it's not them, it got to be Ronnie, or it could be someone else. I believe whoever this is, it's the same people that's going to cause issues for Kanan. We know he will be thrown into that van in this episode. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Now, we also know that your boy Stefano will be having that conversation with Rock and Marvin. I told you guys in the video that I did about Ronnie having that fiery ending. Could he be thrown into that furnace? Could this be the end for Ronnie? They teased that at the very beginning of the season for a reason. And if Ronnie is not thrown into that furnace, somebody else got to go up in there. They're not just going to bring that up for no reason, in my opinion. Y'all let me know how y'all see that all playing out. Now, of course, this is the moment that we've been waiting on. Ronnie, Kanan, Rock, and it's about to go down. Now, my final prediction, I believe Ronnie will be running his mouth, trying to control stuff. he will have that strap, so y'all know he really gonna be talking stuff. And I would not be surprised if he tries to make a move on Rock, and this is where Kanan is gonna jump in and help save the day. Now, of course, that is the typical, ending that is very predictable, right? This is the ending that it looks like is going to happen. Now, I hope I am wrong. I do hope it is a plot twist and something major happens that's going to surprise all of us. But it definitely seems like Kanan is going to jump in, save his moms or whatever, and then we're going to go from there. Your boy Ronnie probably going to be up out of here, but we shall see. Now, we already know Rock will be getting shot at in this episode. She going to be good, though. We know Rock will be good. Could this be Ronnie or Snaps and Pop's work? Did they set this up because they're pissed off at Rock? Well, we know Ronnie is. He's definitely pissed off at her, but we also know Rock will have a conversation with Snap and Pop, but we don't know when that conversation is going to be. And I mean, things could have went sideways, and of course, they could have said, you know what, we gonna come at you. So it definitely seems like it's gonna be a war somehow, some way, whether it's coming from Ronnie or Snaps and Pop. Now, we also know that Kanan will be getting hemmed up. My final prediction is this. As I told you guys, I believe this is whether Ronnie's people or Snaps and Pop. I mean, the guy in the red, he does resemble Famous. I talked about that in my last video when I was talking about this picture, but it could be somebody else. At the end of the day, your boy Kanan gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be good. Some say this could be Breeze. Y'all know it's crazy fan predictions out there. Any character that we haven't seen before, anytime they show up, of course, people are going to believe they're connected, or they may just be Breeze. But we going to find out and see if that's going to be the case. I do want to know what's going to happen with Famous in that song, and how everybody's going to react once they hear those lyrics, and how Famous is going to deal with all that, that's going to be coming his way. Because there's going to be some pissed off people, in my opinion. Y'all let me know how y'all see that playing out. And I also want to know what's going to happen with Kanan and Famous as well, as far as their, their friendship. Will Famous making out this season alive? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Now, down below, I want y'all to give me your final predictions for the season finale. Do y'all think a major body will be getting dropped off? Ronnie is definitely high up on that list of getting dropped off just based off his moves. The fans want to know if Breeze will pop up as well. Of course, Breeze was hinted a whole year ago, and we still have not seen him. And also, where is the body of Unique? They still haven't found it. That's another fan theory, another question that the fans are still talking about, because something is definitely up with that. I do believe in this episode, we're going to get the conclusion of that, especially after how everything ended with them saying, they never found the body, and then everybody kept saying that he's dead. So we're going to see, hopefully, what they're going to do with it. Now, I will catch you guys with the quick thoughts, early impressions video. Now, if I was you guys, I would not be on social media until you watch episode 10. Watch the episode first. Watch it first, because people, they will spoil it, especially the season finale. They ain't playing around. So go ahead and watch the episode, and I will catch you for that quick thoughts, early impressions. And we're going to talk about it, man. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support. And I will catch you on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.